So here we are. It's the first day. It's 24th of May. Just arrived in Erbil this evening after flying here from the UK. Checked into the Dragon Hotel, which is fine. Might give you a bit of a tour around it later. Good flight here. Came on Turkish Airlines, although the flight wasn't actually delivered by Turkish. It was delivered by another company. So flight was an hour leaving. Not Luton. Christ, where did we leave from? The flight was an hour leaving from. Oh, we'll have to check later. Where did the flight leave from? Where it left from, it left an hour late. Consequently, arrived into Istanbul with no time to spare, and really just managed to get myself around to catch the onward flight into Erbil. When we landed here, massive dust storm. Well, the aircraft managed to land, so it wasn't the end of the world, but there was a dust storm on the go. There was a chap who I've been using every time I come to Erbil for the last couple of trips I've had here to run me around. Taxi-wise, he was here to meet me, and he's dropped me off at the Dragon Hotel. Dragon Hotel, it seems quite new, very basic, but that's what you get for $40 a night. Over a nightclub which is 5 floors down and feels like it's next door, but it's not the end of the world. Checked in, came, brought my bags up here, sorted my stuff out, dropped my bags, and then went down there for a quick beer. But it's far too bright for me, far too noisy for me, far too young for me. But one beer was nice. And then just come up here. So the aim on this trip is to take my motorcycle back to the UK. The potential issues that I'm facing are, well, my bike's been in store here with my good friend Fahir in his warehouse, not too far from here, for 18 months. And I'm guessing the battery will have died. I'm guessing that the petrol will have evaporated, and I'm hopeful that there's not too much sediment evaporating the carburetors, which will make it difficult to run. But I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning. I'm not going to get up early tomorrow morning. I'm going to get up tomorrow morning and run up there and see if we can get the thing started. And if it doesn't go first time, I'll have to run into town, go and get a battery and some clean petrol, and hopefully that'll make it run. And hopefully I can be back here about midday with a running motorcycle, and then make plans accordingly, let's say. So yeah, so far so good. I didn't bring much cash with me, expecting to get some while I was here. Annoyingly, my online bank won't allow me to withdraw cash in Iraq, which is bloody irritating. So I'm managing to get some out of my credit card, which is fine, and I have the cash to draw, but I don't know what the limit is. I have to check what their limit is, because it's quite a cash society here. And for the week or so that I plan to spend in the Hook, I am going to be heavily dependent on cash. Anyway, the plan tomorrow, get up, sort the bike out, hopefully get that running by midday, whip around and see a few friends, Dave McDonald, who I'd like to see, Sybil Erdogan, who I'd like to see, maybe some of the guys at the Garderwell Villa up in Akkon's Village that I'd like to see. And then one or two others. I'd quite like to get out to the dog pound, the place that I visited about 2 years ago. The place that I visited probably January, February 2020, which was run by or supported by Louise, who also did the Nowzad Dogs thing in Kabul. We've met there before, and I had a nice trip up there some time ago, about 18 months ago, 2 years ago. It'd be nice to go back. And then it's up to the Hook to go and see Susan and Vianne and Ayan and visit Nejma Kitam and a few other people, and spend a few days up in the Hook, and then into Turkey, and then my trip home really starts. So the overall plan is to go from here back to my little house in Cambridgeshire safely, 3,000 miles, and that's hopefully a journey that starts tomorrow. And until then, all right, cheerio. Nice little room. Standing at the door. Here, a single bed. Tea and stuff. wardrobe with no hangers or anything, except that one for the bath towel, bathroom. A view out. It looks fairly clear. Doesn't look too dusty, too sandy. And then into the bathroom, which is still not quite worked out how to turn the lights on for. Well, it's the first morning and up fairly bright and early, heading off to go and get my motorcycle now out of my friend's warehouse. Need to hook up with the driver from last night, drop me off, and get up there and go and see how it rolls. First day in Iraq, first day back in Iraq and Iraqi Kurdistan. Yeehaw. How you doing? There it is. My God. The dust, huh? Okay.
Clink.
Long time since I've seen this. Okay. What could possibly go wrong? I can't believe how filthy it is. There you go. What could possibly go wrong? Okay.
آره والله لگا برادرم بود از بان فخر کن خلاص دم سرچم.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Crikey. You go on the road with Ali. my Kurdish brother, there we go. Going to look for batteries. But my goodness, the dust is like nothing else. Normally you can see Erbil from here, and now you can't. I reckon we're going to be able to find a battery here. Somewhere. There we go. So, do you think it's going to work, Ali? So we have a new battery.
Yeah.
And we have petrol.
That's not original.
Not original battery. I'm not sure if it's original petrol. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure it'll be grand.
2 minute work.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But if this doesn't work, I don't know what we're going to do. Call on somebody that knows what they're doing, I suppose. Get a mechanic. This is some stash of vehicles. Well, I know where to come if I need a white Nissan van or a set of Bobcats. Or some big Volvo loaders. Normally there should be a little sound for the fuel. Come on, baby.
it's gonna go. Bad battery.
Yeah.
You have water?
Water?
Yeah.
Oh, here, bro.
That's some
Well, got her working. Much to my surprise. In a bit of a state, but we'll soon wash it down. Cool. Oh, I hope it keeps going. The battery's a bit of a mackled together job.